guys, hope you're all doing well, staying safe out there. Welcome to another pick a card reading with me, Bliss Lily. In this one, we're going to be taking a look at your person or the person that you're interested in and finding out what their true current feelings are for you at this particular moment. Alright, my darlings, let's go ahead and take a look at today's options. For option number 1, I have this pink quartz over here. Option number 2, you guys get the rainbow pyrite. And option number 3, you get the green fluorite. To see which crystal you're mostly drawn to, don't overthink it. If you guys do need a bit more time to make your decision, pause the video because we're going to go ahead and get started with option number 1. Option number 1, and welcome to your reading. If you guys were drawn to the pink quartz over here, let's go ahead and take a look at what's going on between you and your person, what the current feelings are for you at this particular moment. So let's take a look. These are your energies in this particular moment. These are their energies at this particular moment. And this is what's going on between the two of you at this time. So let's go ahead and take a look at your energies. Okay, it looks like you guys are in love, or you guys are having like a major crush on this person. It does feel that you guys think that you belong together. All right, we're going to be finding out if that's the case in just a few moments. But here there's this energy where your heart is open to this person, even if there might be some questions, or even if there might be something that might be trying to block you in your rational mind. Your heart knows, your heart feels like this is the person that you want to be with, feels that this person is somehow resonating with you in this particular moment. It looks like quite a few of you guys are empaths, highly sensitive. There's a strong energy of Gemini that's coming through for you, option number 1. Also Pisces, and I am hearing some Sagittarius. All right, so this is your energy of somebody who's loving, somebody who's caring, somebody who's willing to make this work, somebody who wants to explore, right? This is a beautiful energy. It looks like you guys tend to choose with your heart, at least for the time being. And even if you're like Mr. or Miss Skeptical, right now this person has you feeling all sorts of ways. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at your person's energies. It could be somebody from work, guys, or it could be somebody that you're dealing with, like your person is a workaholic. They're very good at what they do, but it might be that they are telling you right now that they need to focus on work. Or again, you could be dealing with a colleague or a boss or somebody who can't maybe openly tell you something or like show you their affection, right? It looks like the person that you're dealing with, that they are very methodical, they are very practical. There's somebody who's quite down to earth. It could be that they're dealing with finances or they're dealing with real estate. Yeah, could be somebody in IT as well. For some of you, I am getting like a few creative people, but not necessarily. Yeah, and let's take a look at what's going on between the two of you at this time. The Three of Wands. It's the energy, yeah, for some of you guys, we're talking about a long distance connection over here. And even if you are in the same building, it's the energy of, you know, being very close together, but feeling like you're miles apart because you can't like touch one another. You can't maybe express your feelings towards one another. For some of you, there could be no communication, but in all honesty here, it's the energy of distance. Like distance and maybe like boundaries. So what's going on? It looks like you want this thing to move forward. You and I think your person as well. I mean, we'll take a look at it in just a second. But there's definitely an energy of kind of, even with the Three of Wands, still being stagnant in this energy. Still like maybe like things are progressing but not the way that you want them to, or maybe you feel like the sort of the flame is going out a little bit, right? But the Three of Wands is a good card. It is a good card when it comes to relationships. But again, in this deck, there's somebody over here that's kind of like isn't satisfied with the progress, isn't satisfied with like what's going on. It's kind of making plans, sitting there, trying to see what's going to happen, but not necessarily being too happy with what is happening. All right, let's take a look at your person's true feelings for you in this particular moment. How do they feel about you? What are their feelings for you? Gonna get 3 cards for you over here. What are their feelings for you? Yeah, it has a lot to do with movement. They want to protect you from something. They want to shield you from something. And maybe they're thinking about how to help you move somewhere, or how to help you get somewhere. Let me see what they're trying to shield you from. The thing is, they have feelings for you, option number 1. They have feelings for you. With the Lover's energy, they're showing me love. They're showing me like wanting, it's more than just, lust from most of you. But here, the reason why I'm slowing down is they're saying like, I need to slow down to make certain decisions. It could be that there's still something that they need to do, that they still need to decide in order for this relationship or this union to form. It could be that they need to move somewhere, or it could be that they need to decide whether they're going to move or whether they're going to stay. Because the Lovers is very much about decisions. Very much about decisions, making decisions from the heart. And it could be that something is kind of stopping them, like a lot of thoughts that they need to process. But I must tell you, my darlings, this person, they think of you. They think of you. And maybe you have a child over here, or maybe they have a child, and they're trying to figure this whole thing out at this particular moment. Maybe before they make this relationship work, they need to finish a process of separation. They need to finish a process of, you know what, for some of you, what I'm hearing, they're saying she can't know at this particular moment because she might be using, you know, like a child against me. You know, it's something along those lines. They're trying to be diplomatic, and they're trying to make sure that they get out of their previous relationship before they can get into a relationship with you. But when it comes to how they feel about you, it's undeniable. It's undeniable. It could be that you guys could be like an interracial couple. They have a lot of chemistry when it comes to you. You guys have chemistry. Their name might be beginning with an M or have an M in it, and your name might have an M or a C in it, right? So it looks like, you know, one of you thought that maybe you're going to get rejected, but you didn't. You didn't. And for some of you, there is this fear of rejection, but the stronger this chemistry gets, the more you realize that there is going to be no rejection. The more you realize that it is going to most likely work out. I'll take a look at whether it will work out or not in just a second. But there's this energy that they find you very attractive, that both of you have this chemistry, and the sexual chemistry is there as well. And I keep hearing they think of you at night, they think of you in the shower, they think of you at work, they think of you. Yeah, it could be that they're getting out of a codependent relationship. They're telling me that I'm not completely free just yet, and it could be legally, it could be, you know, needing to wait. Yeah, for sure, guys. They're trying to get their freedom, and their freedom is incredibly important for them. But I think it's this energy where they kind of know that you're not going to pressure them into something. Like, they know you don't like waiting. They know that you wish things would move on and you wish things would move forwards faster. But to be honest with you, they're also enjoying enjoying, I don't know, it's like, you know, when you don't see somebody for a very long time, or you kind of dragging something out, like the reward is so much sweeter afterwards. But for now, they're waiting for something to happen. They're waiting for some sort of freedom. Because it feels like this person is in a cage, or has been in a cage for a very long time. And their true feelings for you, they can't contain them. But you make them feel really good. Yeah, they're asking you for patience. Look at this. They want to make sure that I think they're a bit of a perfectionist over here. Lovely option number 1. Honestly, they are a bit of a perfectionist over here. So they kind of want to make sure that they are completely free, completely ready, baggage free when it comes to you. Love. Love, guys. It says love. So this person, if they're not already in love with you, they are going to be very soon. Yeah. And trust me, this deck is harsh. It has a lot of cards that have nothing to do with love, absolutely. So this is just such a good indication. So let's find out then what you are going to, how you're going to end up being together, like what it's going to be like with you and your person. Since now we have discovered their true feelings for you. And guys, for a lot of you, we're talking about your future spouse. 10 of Cups. For a lot of you, you will have, I don't know, bunnies, cats, children. There's an energy of, you know, this person being the right one for you. Option number 1. And if it wouldn't be the case, I would tell you. But here, this is the energy of somebody, you know, you might create a family with. Absolutely. Absolutely. With the 2 of Wands, you're going to find a way. There is going to be a plan. And once again, for some of you, it could be a person with a child, or you could have a child already. And they're saying you will have quite a few obstacles to overcome, but it's going to be completely worth it. They're showing me a stable relationship afterwards. A stable relationship. And being able to move forwards together. Moving forward somewhere in the same direction, being comfortable with one another. It's a beautiful relationship, this one, guys. Beautiful relationship. Let me see. They're saying your intuition and your strength, beautiful. Like your intuition and your strength are going to be so on point when it comes to this relationship. And your persons as well. It's like you give each other this strength, you give each other this support, and your intuition awakens because you will feel safe next to this person. You will feel very safe next to this man or this woman. Because it could be they, it could be Leo. Yeah, it could be Leo, Cancer energy coming through very strongly. And they're saying that they could be 44, Venus could be 25. Vice versa, but those are important numbers. They don't have to be, yeah. For some of you, it's a person who's 25. For some of you, it's a person who's 44. But what matters is that there's like this beauty and power combined. It's a beautiful combination. And they're saying sometimes you will just have to follow your intuition blindly and trust that this is going to work out. And for most of you guys, it is. It absolutely is going to work out. So yeah, that's what I have for you. Lovely option number 1. I hope you enjoyed it and it resonated. Like, share and subscribe. Claim the magic of this reading down in the comments below. And yeah, if you guys are up for a personal reading, send me an email. The email's in the description box below, together with the link to my Patreon page, with more exclusive content, additional discounts, and much, much more. Alright, my darlings, take care of your amazing selves and stay safe out there. Bye now. Option number 2, if you were drawn to this rainbow pyrite crystal, and welcome to your reading. Alright, my darlings, get comfy. Let's go ahead and get started. So, what are their true feelings towards you? Think about your person. Maybe say their name at this particular moment. Hold on a second. And let's get started. So, these are your current energies, their current energies, and what is going on between the two of you from the perspective of the universe. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look. Your current energies, option number 2. You see this person as a way out. You see this person, and maybe again we're talking about a long distance energy over here. We'll take a look in just a second. You're kind of in this energy where you're being pushed out of your comfort zone. And I don't know if you guys are talking right now or not, or maybe you're not talking about the things that you want to talk about, but there's something about needing to get out of this energy of not knowing. Like it really, I think it gives you a lot of hard feelings up to the point of anxiety, where you're like, okay, I must know, is it going to work? Is it not going to work? So there's a lot of things that are up in the air at this particular moment. And I think maybe you've been thinking about moving into with this person, or making some sort of decision based on what this person is going to say or what they're going to do. Some of you might have children over here. And if you don't, you're kind of clinging on to the very vulnerable part of you. You're trying to protect you. But here, your spiritual team is coming through as a reminder to tell you that even though you are getting out of your comfort zone, even though things are very maybe uneasy at this particular moment, you're being protected. So just a reminder for you. Yeah? Let's take a look at your person's current energies. Oof, okay. It looks like you guys are either in a fight or you're not talking, right? Because them over here, they're being stubborn with the 9 of Wands. They're being stubborn. Maybe they're trying to prove something to somebody, to you or to somebody, right? It could be that for some of you, you're dealing with the guy who has this like tight crew of boys, or tight crew of couple of people that they usually hang out with, right? For some of you guys, you are dating a playboy, for sure. There's this energy of somebody who's very attractive, somebody who knows that they are attractive. But right now, they are trying to kind of maybe be like, it's my way or the highway. And you're like, okay, fine, highway. But you're like, okay, what is it going to work out though? Is it what's going to happen? But it's the energy of them not bulging, not willing to communicate at this particular moment, not willing to compromise at this time. Let's take a look in more detail what's going on between the two of you over here. Yeah. There's this energy that for some of you, there's like the energy of stagnation, energy of being stuck. Energy of maybe not being able to move somewhere, not being able to get out of a particular situation. Maybe you are dependent on them in one way or another, or maybe you can't. There's something about being stuck. Let me see, I need more details on the Four of Pentacles. So maybe again, there's no communication for quite a few of you, because everything is jarred, barred, yeah, and you're like, well, what the hell? Even the interesting thing is, even if you live in the same place, there's still no communication as such. Or the communication is like, oh gosh, I wish we wouldn't communicate. Show me more as to what's going on between the two of you. It could be that this person is choosing. It could be that this person is choosing. It could be that this person is a friend and they're like, all right, I need time to make a decision. I need time to make a decision whether it's you or it's her or whether it's somebody else. Do you know what I mean? They're like, I need to make a decision. Don't pressure me. Don't push me. And they're like, maybe we're better staying friends. But of course we know that, you know, what that means. So there's a lot of energy, and it could be you as well, that you guys are like, am I getting out of this? It could be you that's like trying to see, do I want this person as a friend? Do I want this person as something more? Interesting. Okay. So let's go ahead and take a look at how this person feels about you at this particular moment. Their current feelings, their true feelings for you. Alright, Wizard's Tarot, tell us the current feelings for you. A lot of you guys, seriously, you're dealing with a friend, or you're dealing with somebody who is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio over here. Or maybe somebody who, there's this energy of maybe no strings attached. They're closing off your feelings, their feelings for you. I don't know why. I'm going to see why. It's like they need to take some time out, and the Knight of Pentacles, they're taking forever. For some of you, they're not willing to commit, but at the same time, they don't want to let you go. For sure, guys, there's an energy of not wanting to let you go completely. So it's the vibe where, you know, I can have you and nobody can have you, but I don't really know whether I want you that way, but I kind of do, and then they kind of don't, and it's so like all over the place over here. Option number 2. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energies coming through. Yeah, it's like they're I need to decide, I need some time. And it's like, you're like, okay, decide, but like, what the hell am I supposed to do? And it's making you anxious. Okay, show me more. You could be dealing with somebody, guys, who is not free, right? You could be, there's two energies that are very strong that are coming through. It's either a man that's controlling you in one way or another, right? Or a man who's being controlled. Because I have the cage over here, and they're telling me a man in a cage. So maybe it's somebody who isn't free. Maybe it's somebody who's somehow still linked to an ex-person, or still linked to like a particular person for one reason or another. They want you all to themselves, but they don't know what they want from you. This person is very complicated, guys. Your person and their feelings. I don't know if you wanted to go and maybe on holiday together, and they're like, well, I can't really afford this at this particular moment. But the person, they don't give you a lot. They don't show you a lot of feelings. Show me why. Why are they not showing you feelings? And again, they're giving me the energy of not having enough resources. There's a disbalance between give and take. It could be that, you know, you're giving much, much more than what they are giving. It could be that they're dealing with an ex and they have to give them a lot of money and they have to give them a lot of their attention. They're being very logical about it. It's so weird to see these like energies with the King of Cups. Very weird. Okay, let's try and take a look on this deck. Their true feelings for you at this particular time. Apart from the fact that they don't want anybody else to have you. Yeah, guys, it's all very much about control. They're trying to control the situation. They're trying to control you. Either with money, either with their words, with their actions. There's something about wanting to keep you to themselves, but at the same time not claim you. Because they find you incredibly passionate. They find you incredibly... It's almost like they view you as a prize. They view you, and this might sound a bit harsh, but they view you as their possession. Their priciest possession. But again, they don't want to take responsibility when it comes to you, like your relationship. They don't want to put any labels on it. But at the same time, they want to have all of the benefits of a relationship over here. Option number 2. But they find you very, very attractive. Maybe they're using sex to control you as well. There's some sort of trauma that's not allowing them to put in the effort. There's loads of fear that they have that's not allowing them to put in the effort into this relationship. Or they think that them controlling you is the effort. Let me see what they're afraid of. What are they afraid of? It has a lot to do with money over here, guys. It's all about the money, finances. Maybe they're not willing to commit. Maybe they're not willing to kind of put in the effort because they're thinking that they might not get something back. You're dealing with a very interesting persona. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at what is it most likely, this whole situationship. What is it going to end up as? How will it be resolved? Will you be together or not? Okay, it's giving me an energy of friends with benefits. It's giving me an energy of a relationship where you are either the other woman or the other man. So if you're looking for something stable and long-term, this isn't looking good, right? Because this is very much about passion, very much about sex, very much about, again, being the other woman, but not being the other man. So what you do with it is up to you. They're saying this person can give you access to a lot of people, you know, like a lot of people, a lot of places, but you will feel alone or lonely with this person because they might not stick to their word. They might not be able to come through when they said that they're going to come through. And they will keep trying to overpower you. They will keep trying to maybe make you fall in love with them or make you see them as somebody that they're not. You know, it's very much that they don't know another dynamic of a relationship. So they always try to control things. And I think for you, at some point, it's just going to piss you off. You'll be like, you know, I'm not being controlled anymore. So let me take a look at the advice for you over here, option number 2. Like obviously you're going to be making a decision about this, but let me take a look at the advice for you. They're saying, yeah, they're saying don't lose your power. With the Queen of Wands, you are, it could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Yeah, but there's this energy of the Page of Cups. They're saying that there's going to be another crush, that there is going to be somebody else out there. And if you do make a decision to maybe walk away or to leave or to say goodbye, it is going to be rather empowering. But the decision is up to you. Tarot can only give you the information. The decision, my dears, is up to you. All right, lovely. Option number 2. This is what I have for you. Hope you enjoyed it and it resonated. Don't forget to claim the magic of this reading down in the comments below. Like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification button so you don't miss out any of my other upcoming content. And for personal readings, do send me an email. The email's in the description box below. All right, my darlings, take care of your amazing selves now. Bye. Option number 3, and welcome to your reading, my darlings. If you were drawn to this crystal, let's go ahead and get started. So think about you, think about your person, and let's find out what their current feelings are for you at this particular moment. Hold on. All right, so the cards are very talkative today. Your current energies, their current energies, and what is going on between the two of you at this moment. All right, let's go ahead and take a look, my darlings. Your current energies. With the Four of Wands, nice. Okay, it looks like you guys are looking at this person's social media. It could be that you are communicating via Skype, via Zoom. It could be that you guys are working together, or it's so interesting that for almost all of the options today, there's a very strong energy of a long distance energy, a long distance relationship. Right, but I am seeing that there is communication, at least normally, yeah, via messengers and via screens and things like this. But with the Four of Wands, I feel like you guys are very good when it comes to communication. Some of you could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. That's coming through very strongly. Some of you guys are Pisces and a Scorpio, right? So it looks like you guys are open for dialogue. It looks like you guys want to have this discussion, want to hash things out. Yeah, it could be an energy where you guys are a little bit pissed off at this particular moment with the situation because you want clarity, you want answers. And yeah, the Four of Wands is very much about stability, and it looks like you guys are ready for this stability. Let's take a look at whether this person is ready for this stability, what the current energies are in this particular moment. Nice. Okay, your person, guys, they have like, there's a lot of things that are going on in their life at this particular moment that are changing, right? With the Wheel of Fortune, with the Fate, it's like loads of aspects of their life are being reshaped at this particular moment. They have a lot of things to think about. They have a lot of things that they need to do at this time. I'm getting actually, somebody who's quite kind, somebody who has an energy of fire together with Earth, right? So Aries, Leo, Sag. And we have somebody who's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn coming through very strongly over here. And I want to pull one more card for their current energy, because it looks like right now they're going with the flow. It's like they're kind of overseeing things at this particular moment in their life, but I think they're just trusting the process. With the Six of Pentacles. And I must tell you guys that they're very much preoccupied with their pentacles. They're very much preoccupied. Maybe they're starting off a business, or they're thinking about starting a business, or they're thinking about changes in their career, right? So right now they're very preoccupied with their pentacles. Maybe they are preoccupied with, maybe they work in IT and they're dealing with cryptocurrency. Yeah, maybe they're dealing with electronics and things like this, maybe working at the bank over here, but they're very preoccupied with things, and it looks like this person is quite fair. They like giving, receiving. Very interesting. Okay, now let's go ahead, and it looks like this person is surrounded by a lot of other people. person is popular, guys. They're popular. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at what's going on between the two of you at this particular moment. Oh, the Two of Cups. What a beautiful energy. Alright, it looks like both of you are finding each other very, very attractive. There's an energy of, you might already be in a relationship, right? You might already be, I don't know, planning. Maybe you're like planning to go on a date over here, or they're going to ask you out soon. But there's definitely an energy of wanting to be with one another. Two of Cups is such a beautiful card. So it's this vibe where you guys do want to be together. You guys, there might be some, again, there might be some delays. There might be, I'll take a look at it in just a second. What's going on between the two of you is this beautiful energy of the Two of Cups. I don't want to spoil it, but let me try this deck. I want to get a little bit more info on what is going on between the two of you. You guys are afraid, right? You guys are a little bit afraid. Maybe you guys don't want children. And you're thinking that maybe you will have to have children, and it's kind of freaking you out a little bit. Or you don't want any more children. And you might thinking like, will they want children? Will they want a family? And you're like, I don't want to become this like Hausfrau who just sits at home with a baby. Like there's loads of fears that you guys have, loads of misconceptions that you guys might have about maybe family life. So it's interesting. So it's almost like you might be subconsciously a little bit afraid of entering this relationship. Okay, let's take a look at how your person feels about you, what their current feelings are, their true feelings for you. Hold on. Some very strong feelings here, guys. Option number 3, for sure. Alright, let's take a look. What are their feelings towards you? King of Pentacles. Okay, guys, honestly. So for them, it looks like they do want to make it official. If it isn't official already, there's an energy of wanting, again, there's this energy of having this balance, of wanting to give and receive at the same time. I'll take a look about this Seven of Swords. This is giving me a bit of a questionable vibe over here. Are you dealing with somebody who's taken? Are you dealing with somebody who's married? Or who's going through a divorce? Let me see. Maybe a few of you, but for most of you, no. I'm just seeing somebody who's quite withdrawn, who might be quite hard to read. Somebody who could be very spiritual, by the way. And somebody over here is a chef. A lawyer, a chef. But they want to make it official, guys. They want to make it official. Ah, okay, I see what they're saying. They might want something like a prenup. They want something, there's something about them being very careful with their documents. They might be, maybe you don't know like the whole thing about them, like maybe how much they're earning or something like this. They're very careful when it comes to their pentacles. Pragmatic, okay, but how do they feel about you? Again, they're showing me not being completely free. Maybe you guys are not free at this time. Maybe you guys are engaged. Maybe you guys are married. And they're waiting for you to make the decision. and they're thinking of how to give you this protection that you need, this protection that you desire. This could be a lawyer who's helping you get out of a marriage, get out of a particular situation, or help you with some sort of issue that you might encounter. It could be them waiting for you, and you're wondering, do I go to them or do I not go to them? Because they're willing to fight for you. They're willing to fight for you. They're willing to prove to you that they have feelings for you. So it's either both of you are kind of maybe not completely free, or one of you, and it could be you guys. And you're like, okay, well, this is why I'm watching this pick a card reading Blash today, because I want to know how they truly feel about me. Do I get out of the situation and go with them? Or do I stay in this situation? Okay, let's take a look a little bit more. How do they feel about you, their current feelings? Definitely chemistry between both of you. You do something to their body, you do something to their mind that just alters the chemistry of them. You make their heart rate race faster. Your voice, your picture, they want commitment from you guys. They want commitment. They want you to let them know what's up. They want you to let them know, will you be together? Won't you be together? So you could be asking about a friend who's maybe married at this particular moment, but who's been telling you all of those things, that they're catching feelings. They want to give you the security. They want to protect you. They want to make you feel free, protected, and for quite a few of you, loved. How do they feel about you, their current feelings? And they want to open up. Guys, you could be dealing with, again, somebody who's very kind person over here. They want to open up. They feel like they could open up to you. So maybe we are talking about an old-time friend. And you guys are like, oh my God, what just happened? What's going on? And then bam, this Blash Lily Pick a Card reading comes through. Okay. So let's find out whether you guys will be together, should you be together, what it's going to be like. And there's something about you giving them chills. You give them chills. Oh, bless, this is precious. Maybe you give them goosebumps when you touch, accidentally touch. Okay. The Wheel of Fortune came through the second time. So they're saying that right now you don't really have control of what's going to happen. They're saying you don't really have control because this is very much down to fate. Very much down to fate. But the thing is, for quite a few of you, my darlings, I see that both of you are breaking free. Right? Because both of these cards are major arcanas. Of course, this one's a major arcana as well. But here you see how the Strength is kind of like tied. And here the Hangman is all tied up. And here you're both free. So it looks like you guys are going to be able to break free from the restraints that you have at this particular moment. And be together. And they're telling me that the universe is going to be pushing towards you. Both of you towards one another. And it's very much about love. Love. And again, if you guys are afraid of giving birth, just make sure that you take the necessary precautions, because they're giving me an energy of giving birth over here. But maybe by then you will want to have a child with this person. And they're giving me love, they're giving me marriage, quite possibly for quite a few of you. This is a general reading, yeah? Yeah, being together, passion. A lot of passion that's coming through, guys. Being together, loving each other's smell, loving each other's presence next to one another. A very sensual relationship, this one. A very sensual relationship. A lot of deep understanding. A lot of looking into each other's eyes. Let me try this deck. See if there's going to be any issues. Intuition came through. Yeah. So it is going to be a bit of drama, guys. Because there's jealousy that came through. A lot of jealousy that came through, right? So whatever happened in the past, they're saying whatever happened in the past is going to stay in the past. You are going to be able to resolve any of the grudges over here. And you're going to be able to sort of relax. Yeah? And a lot of things that you didn't want to maybe do before, or you were afraid of doing before, you're going to be able to do them. And there's a lot of strength. The strength keeps coming through. So overcoming a lot of things. Overcoming a lot of things. And becoming more generous. Like maybe if you guys are used to not getting a lot in a relationship, in this one, you're gonna realize how much giving gives you strength. Wow. Okay, lovely. Option number 3. I'm going to end your reading here. Hopefully you enjoyed it and it resonated. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Claim the magic of this reading down in the comments below. If you guys are up for a personal read, send me an email. The email in the description box below the video. So it's the link to my Patreon page with more exclusive content, additional discounts and much, much more. Alright, my darlings, take care of your amazing selves now. Bye.